56-10. We're joined by head coach Josh Lynn along with quarterback TJ Davis and linebacker defensive end Travis Holcomb. Coach, got it done. What a year and what a performance out of you guys today.
So proud. I mean, so proud. Great group of kids. We needed to answer the bell one more time as we came in here to this game. We know, sometimes these games are tough to get up for. But I tell you what, our guys have responded all year long. We stubbed our toe a couple times, but extremely proud of the effort, extremely proud of the way we came out. And I'll credit this again. It's a great week of practice and preparation. And I think these last two games was definitely shown on Saturday.
You weren't vanilla today. You came out with some trick plays early on.
Yeah, we wanted to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And we knew that we knew too that if we could get, if we could get going early, you know what I'm saying, then it really carry on to the second half or the second quarter and whatnot, and just try to get up and establish a lead early to where we could just get up and play with a lot of confidence. And that's the reason for the trick play. I made a promise to Travis here early in the week that if we scored, that it didn't matter what the numbers were on the fake, we were going to run it, and we went out there and executed it, and it was just a good start to a football game.
Travis, how bad's your day? You caught the pass with a 2-point conversion. Also seemed like you were everywhere on defense. I know you always are locked in and ready to go, but did today need a little bit more for you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously today was a big day for us. I mean, I wanted to go out, leaving Foster Field being undefeated. So today, made sure everyone was locked in, including myself, and made sure we had a good day.
When you look back at your time here at UNK, you guys in this senior bunch that was honored today, you just got to be so proud of how you got things turned around. You did something that a lot of people didn't think was possible for a while.
Yeah, we were just talking a couple of days ago, like with Corey Hollick and Quinn Brummer, talking about back when COVID hit. I mean, how we all kind of came together and talked, and we're like, well, what are we going to do here? And we're like, well, we think we have something special going on here, and we think we should stick it out another year, and so proud that we did.
Also joined today by TJ Davis. We'll bring him into the conversation today. How about your game? Kind of did what you needed to do again, and you go over 1,000 yards. I know you're not about individual accomplishments, but just talk about this year and what you guys were able to get done.
Oh man, it's bittersweet. I feel like we worked for this opportunity. We preached to ourselves that we're definitely one of the best teams in the nation, and we stand by that. But it's finally showing. Like, we put in the work, it's finally showing, and we seeing results. Like, a lot of games this year was close. It could have went any way. But I think we stuck our nose down, and we didn't complain. We just went to work. And this year was definitely a special year, especially with the seniors here. Man, without them guys, I wouldn't even know where I would be. My freshman year coming in, they let me take the role of being the quarterback, and I'm the young guy, and they accepted me. So it's definitely bittersweet being with them guys.
Talking to the Lopers today here in the post game in the locker room as UNK wins it 56-10. A couple more for Coach Lynn before we're done here. Josh, what would you say to the committee or anyone who's looking at this trying to decide who to send on? What would you say about this bunch that you feel gives you the nod?
There's a couple things. First of all, toughest Division II conference in the nation. We're the outright number 2 in that conference. Kind of stubbed our toe a little bit against Northwest Missouri. Here's another thing that a lot of people don't understand. We go on the road, 6 times this year, and we're the only team in the conference that has back-to-back road games throughout the entire conference. And so, we went out there and we went through a rigorous MIAA schedule, and we did it on the road. A lot of and really the top tier teams were on the road, and I know that doesn't weigh into a lot of what the committee looks at, but when you look at a 92 schedule in the toughest Division II conference in the nation, and you look at the adversity that this team has done, I know that doesn't weigh in, but I really feel that we're one of the best teams. We're definitely one of the top 28 in the nation, and there's a lot that goes into that. And another thing too, I think you need to take a look, take a long, hard look at our wins as well. I mean, you look at we go 4-2 versus teams above 500. I mean, that's and a lot of those games are on the road.
I guess. All right. Thanks. I guess we'll play the waiting game now. We'll find out.
It'll be a long Saturday night, Sunday morning.
All right. That was Loper head coach Josh Lynn with quarterback TJ Davis and outside linebacker and defensive end Travis Holcomb there. thoughts on this one and this season as UNK wins it big today, 56-10. We'll take a break, and Larry and Brandon are back to wrap it up after this from KRVN Sports.
Questions?
How much did you feel the confidence coming back because of last week after taking the shot at Northwest?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you take a hit like that against Northwest. Sometimes teams don't ever come back from that. I mean, I've been associated with some of those teams, but I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say it again. That's not how these young men work. I mean, win or lose, they're back in the film room on Sunday afternoon, and they're back on the practice field, on Monday and Tuesday, and they just always get back up. And when you do that and you go and then you respond against Central Oklahoma and then coming in this, it's just really refreshing as a head coach, and just where you don't have to do a lot of motivating. And our seniors, TJ, I mean, they kind of take care of that for us, and I'm extremely appreciative of this group with this group this year.
Travis, 5-10 years from now, when you and the seniors get together, what are you gonna look back at on your career here, and what are you gonna remember the most?
I mean, honestly, I think the thing we'll remember the most is just the journey that we've had. I mean, coming from 1-10 all the way up to 9-2. I mean, there's a lot of hardships and a lot of morning workouts when it was 10 degrees out and we're out here on the field doing plate pushes. I mean, stuff like that is what I think that we'll remember the most.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but in the process of this turnaround, what did Coach Lynn, what are a couple of things that you stand out about when you think about the job he's done and got you to this place?
Yeah, I mean, just buying in. I mean, being all in. If you have a whole team that's just half in, half out, I mean, it's super tough to get everyone on board and see the same vision. Because if you have people going the different ways, it's tough to make any progress. And if everyone bought into what Coach Lynn preached, and we all just kept on moving forward that way. I mean, he's preached hard work to us. I mean, hard work is something that he just always talks about. Yeah.
Coach, in having a chance to send the seniors out this way today, I mean, just talk to me about this class and really getting that chance to send them out and getting them some extra touches in front of the family, in front of the fans one final time.
Yeah, it's tough, man. And I hope I sometimes I get emotional. I'm sorry, but there's not been, and these seniors and this team, there's not. I'll talk about the seniors, but there's not been a better group that I've coached, and I've been especially as a head coach. I've been a head coach now on my 11th year, and they're just so they're fun to be around. You don't have to go out there and motivate every day. You don't have to go kick them to get them started. You know what I'm saying? Not that I would anyways. You might want to put that on TV. And not only that, they just, the thing about them too is that, a lot of these guys, they get knocked down, they get back up. You know what I'm saying? And they stick with stuff. And another thing what these guys do, this group, is if they say they're going to do something, they do it. And in this world today, it's kind of shaky, especially with with young men going through the rigors of college and a college football team, and they're good men, and they're going to be good husbands, they're going to be good fathers, and they're just good people.
TJ, obviously we've seen what you've been able to do all season at the quarterback position, and today, I mean, there was, it might have been your final touchdown, but you sort of seemed hesitant to take off, like you were still looking for a pass downfield. Talk to me about, really just wanting to air it out today, and really having those opportunities, those shots downfield, and, just getting some yards through the air.
That last play, honestly, I just seen so much green grass. I'm like, I'm open. I'm just gonna take it in. That's honestly my thought process. But we're a running team, and everybody knows that. And I feel like when we take our shots, like we want to connect on those to make teams respect us. And that's one thing we stood out this year with. And taking another level, we still trying to get better and better with that. our guys do a great job, like getting open, catching the ball. I just try to put my team in the best position. Whether it's throwing the ball or running the ball, and I think our coaches do a great job of getting us in those positions to make those plays.
And now, for you two guys as players, if you had a chance to ask the committee yourselves or talk to the committee yourselves, I mean, what would you guys say to them as to, you know, why you guys deserve to be in?
I'll say, if you take a look, like Coach said, we play in the best D2 conference. We got a couple wins that came in the last second, hard-fought games. A lot of teams, like the Lopers last year, maybe year before, would not pull that off. Like, we're progressing as a football team, and it's showing week in and week out. Like a couple weeks ago, we lost to Northwest Missouri. Like real men, I think we bounced back, and that showed that we're a mature football team. And I think that shows that we're reaching another level, and it's progressing us to do what we want to do in the future, and that's make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, just to add to what TJ said, I mean, just closing in on like those big games, you know, playing ranked Washburn, playing a ranked Pitt at Pitt. I mean, those games are pretty big early in the season for us to capitalize on. Yeah, we fell. We had a couple games we dropped, but I mean, we bounced back and kept on moving forward.
Travis, being a local guy, when you're in high school, Lopers are struggling, and then just before you come here, they're at the bottom of the barrel. What is do you get any feedback from, like, remember what the kind of the feeling was here in central Nebraska, and the opinion of the Lopers, and now when you go home and talk to people, that some of them kind of got to eat their words or anything?
Yeah, I mean, when I first came here, or when I first decided to come to Kearney, a lot of people were kind of questioning that, just because, I mean, Kearney was struggling at the time. A lot of like the people around my town wanted me to go to Shadron. You know, they're historically a pretty good program, but just something about Kearney, man. And I just love this place. That is just like, I think we can do something special here. And now when I go back home, I mean, everyone's talking about, like, man, dude, I've seen you guys on the TV. You guys are killing it. Like, it's good to see. I mean, the Loper image is definitely turned around.
That it?
All right, guys, cross your fingers. Let's go.